Kevin Herter.
I like turtles.
Trey just starts walking. He knows what it is. It's red velvet, Steve.
Sure is.
He's a shooter. Hawks down 3. Danilo Gallinari ties it up at 66. Then Young, John Collins, 22 points in the game. Hawks had a lead heading into the 4th. In the 4th, LeBron James. James step back. Hits the 3. LeBron, I don't know what he accomplished there. A little sorcery. Kyle Kuzma, corner 3, leads now 8. Look out.
There he is. AC Fresh 21.
He got some bounce.
Sure does.
Alex Caruso, part of an 11-0 run, and it's a 10-point lead. All right, Hawks trying to inbound, and what do we have here? Oh, we got some folks in the front row getting a little extra. LeBron's talking, and we know who you are. We've seen the Snapchats. Watch your mouth. Dude kicked out. Anyway, back to the game. Down low. Clint Capella. 16 assists for Young. Then Young, the deep 3. He had 25. But LeBron James hits another 3. Lakers lead by 4. Atlanta trying to stick around. Defense turns to offense. Woo! Outlet. James gets the bucket there. Finished with 21, 9, and 7. Afterwards, James on that little dust up there with the courtside folks.
I'm happy fans are back in the building. I miss that interaction. I need that interaction. We as players need that interaction. I don't feel like it was warranted to be kicked out. There was a back and forth between 2 grown men, and then when someone else jumped into it and said their piece. And it kind of got blown out of proportion. It's just like sometimes on the floor when 2 guys get into a scuffle, or get into a little like jostling, the refs come and try to break it up really fast and it looks like it's bigger than what it really is. That's what it pretty much was tonight. But the difference, we're on the court and we're not having any alcoholic beverages. So they might have had some alcoholic beverages on the side. So that it made them feel a little tougher than what they really are, I would say. Just
but
like
to be clear, you were happy. You were happy that this happened, though, right? Like, you enjoyed this.
Who, me?
Yes.
I love our fans. Laker Nation and everybody else that's against Laker Nation. It just feels better. Fans in the stands it's just better. It's better for everybody, especially on the last game of a 14-day road trip.
So there you go. Didn't want anybody kicked out. Hawks pulled to within 1 in the final 90 seconds, and then James finished things off, scoring nearly as many points in the final buck and a half of the game as he did in the first 46 and a half. They've lost 5 straight, welcoming the Suns to town. Luka would do his part in this one, but could he come up big in the end when it would matter? Chris Paul hits the 3. Next Suns possession, Paul goes for 16 in the second quarter alone. Suns lead there, and in the 4th, the Mavericks having to fight back to avoid yet another loss. Doncic, stop ball, anyone. 3-point lead. Next Mavs possession, Kristaps Porzingis to tie it up. 5.5 to go. New game. 4:20 left.
This is nuts.
Doncic just throws it up. Richardson's there for the alley-oop. 2-point lead. On the other end, it's a block by Ayton, by Porzingis, but it ends up being worse for the Mavericks because Booker gets the 3 and the Suns have a 1-point lead. Tim Hardaway Jr., he makes the bucket. On the other end, Mavs have a 1-point lead. Now it's a 2-point lead late. Paul gets a split. Great ball fake. Doncic kind of held in place. Wild scramble. Carry on. No jump ball. Oh.
Wow.
So down 2
Follow the give, too.
Yep, Paul. Booker! Devin Booker, one of the best shooters in the league. Suns back in front by 1. Mavs get 1 shot. And just enough time. Doncic from deep. It's good if it goes. And it doesn't. Booker goes for 24. Paul, a game-high 34. The Mavericks are 8-13. And Doncic, not thrilled. On the other end of it, you got the Grizzlies have won 6 straight, longest active streak in the league entering the day, taking on San Antonio on the road. Ja Morant. That new deal where you sort of back into the defender and then he just probed the defense and got the scoop. Great look here. Xavier Tillman.
He's been great lately.
He's an adult. Came out of Michigan State ready to contribute. Kyle Anderson taking it hard to the rim. Grizzlies lead by 7. Grizzlies going a 30-13 run in the second quarter. Gorgie Jang had 19 and 9 off the bench. Morant, who had 13 and 8 assists. Brandon Clark had 18 points. Let's run. Trailer. Clark and the Grizzlies go into San Antonio and give Pop and the Spurs a dose. 133-102. Grizzlies are just the 4th team to beat Greg Popovich.
Respect the game.
By 30 or more in San Antonio since Pop became the head coach back in 1996. 31 points ties the second largest margin of victory by any team. Only the Raps had a larger win back in February